What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Universal Bros Unplugged podcast, where we talk about everything Universal. If you may have noticed, there's a little change to the set. We've decided to change it up, kick it up a notch. A bunch of new stuff.
Yeah, we actually changed the center shelving, and
Correct.
we've now added beautiful little portrait.
The next portrait, like we did speak in prior episodes, it was going to have an epic image.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very, very nice. This is episode 23. 24. See?
24.
Guys.
We were off in the previous episode.
A little bit of an error.
24.
Hello, error.
We're at 24.
Correct.
Okay.
That being said, let's get in the intro.
And we're back.
Alrighty, let's get into City Walk talk. What's going on in City Walk? It's going to be a short bit for me because new insight. We've had Saul live in the flesh in City Walk, and he is going to give an explanation on the details that we've spoken about in prior episodes, such as the Butterbeer Bar.
Yes.
That is now in the Universal Store.
Yes.
Some other different changes, and what are your thoughts? How's City Walk doing?
So, obviously, there's a couple of major changes, right? From the get-go, when you walk in, so next to the theater, off to your right when you're going into City Walk, you have the first entrance to the Nintendo store.
Okay.
Which I've been in.
Right. Is the expansion.
Right. And so it's also connected to then the Butterbeer section in the Universal Store, which is behind where Harry Potter has always been. That then leads into Harry Potter and into the main Universal Store that we all know.
Okay.
But
I figured as much.
The fun thing is that there is another walkway through the Nintendo Store straight to the Universal Store on the other side. So where they have the checkout counters and that whole section where they have all the pins, the collectible pins and everything, there's now a narrow kind of a doorway straight from the Universal Store
a hallway?
into Nintendo. Yeah, pretty much.
What's in it? Is it empty?
It's empty. It's just a straight shot into the Nintendo Store.
Cool.
It's actually really, really cool. A lot of the thing now is that the majority of people no longer walk from, let's say, at the end of HHN, which we're going to get into.
Yeah.
At the end of HHN, no one walks all the way, past the Universal Store and then hooks a left to go to the moving walkway.
Yeah.
Everyone now cuts through the Harry Potter section of the Universal Store to the Butterbeer section, to the Nintendo, and they go out that doorway.
Really?
It is shorter.
Wow.
It is shorter.
That's crazy. So there's just like a flood of people that just go through there.
It's more of a straight line, so you'll, like when you're in there shopping, you're going to see people coming in through the door closest to Voodoo Donut, which is right next door.
Right.
Just making a straight beeline, like a constant flow going through, which is a little bit of a life hack, right? It's a little bit of a shorter distance.
A new tip.
Which is great if it's, you've been out at HHN the whole night, it's hot, it's humid.
Oh, yeah, you get
It's
past the store.
It's a cut through air conditioning, which is great.
Also benefits Universal because that also increases the chance of someone walking by and just be like, oh.
Exactly.
Genius.
Exactly.
Genius.
And it's fun because you get to see, the two new expansions to the original Universal Store, which
That's
are
pretty cool.
fantastic, by the way. So the Harry Potter section, obviously, the back of it used to be where they would sell all the wands and notebooks.
Correct.
And that whole wall has been kind of gutted, right? And the sides, other than the main passageway through, still have the same merchandise that you would expect. They sell wands and stuff like that and notebooks. But now it leads straight into it's literally just a section dedicated to Butterbeer, as well as some of the candy from the Harry Potter world. A lot of Butterbeer merch. They obviously have like the little line that you can get in to go get butterbeer served in
Right.
various forms with the souvenir cup and everything if you want. But they also have popcorn buckets of the time necklace.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen that.
yeah.
They're a bit too bulky for my liking.
They're
but
bulky and they're very similar to the popcorn buckets of the Epic Universe logo that they're also selling.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that part's fantastic. I mean, they have like a good amount of what you were able to see online.
Mm.
That's like strictly butterbeer
Yeah.
related. All the candies, even though we've had sort of an expansion in merchandise as to candy that's available through the Harry Potter universe because of the French candy store in the
Right.
Epic Universe section, which
Right.
I also went to. But
Right.
so you have the butterbeer section, and then you go straight into the Nintendo store.
Mm.
Now, I did go to Epic Universe, so I was able to see all the merchandise that is available Nintendo-wise.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a really good amount of everything that's at Epic, with the exception of like a few things that like you just have to go there in order to be able to purchase.
Right.
But the majority of like shirts, plushies, hats, Mario Kart merch,
Mm-hmm.
you know, not so much the Toad stuff that's more Epic Universe,
Mm-hmm.
but the the basics of like each character: Yoshi, Princess Peach, Bowser, Donkey Kong. Even though not everything of Donkey Kong I was able to find at City Walk, some of it you do have to go to actual Donkey Kong Country to go find.
Pretty cool.
But it's fun. It's a beautiful section. They have some other candies there. They are also selling the T-Rex popcorn bucket, which I bought there because obviously it's City
funny.
Walk.
That one's
Yeah,
really funny.
yeah. But the Nintendo section, what's cool is like they're constantly playing themes from Nintendo.
Okay.
So all the different music you hear in various
Do you
Mario
ever
games.
hear the Donkey Kong Country one?
No, not the Donkey Kong Country one. Just like the ones from like Mario Kart and Mario Nintendo 64,
Mm-hmm.
Yoshi's theme, stuff like that.
Mm.
But it's really great. It's all new, clean. It's fun in there. All kinds of stuff. I mean, they have like collectible pins that are like blind boxes.
Mm-hmm.
I bought one that was Donkey Kong. I will say this: it's all expensive.
I mean, it is
That's
what
expected.
it is, dude.
That's expected. You know what I mean?
It's-
I do think, however, I didn't check before I
Mhm.
left and I came back home. I think butterbeer has become cheaper. Don't quote me on that though. I remember. What do you remember the price of butterbeer being at Hogsmeade?
Like $7, $8.
Really? I paid $8 at City Walk.
$8.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I wasn't sure because I remember it being like 10. I don't know why.
No.
Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
You're used to paying around $10 because when we go and we get it at the Hogshead, you tip the bartenders.
Right.
You have to tip them.
Right.
Well, you don't have to, but we do. So
Right.
that's why we're accustomed to paying $10 because usually that's where we get our butterbeer.
Exactly. Yeah. So
that's what it is.
I remember when I went and I bought a frozen butterbeer.
Uh-huh.
I was like, it's only $8.
Right.
That's weird.
Because
I'm just not used
you're
to
not
it.
tipping them because
Right.
that's
It's
kind of
not right.
It's
The
not a bar.
The Hogshead
is a
with
legit
bartenders.
bar.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel the necessity to be they're
No, absolutely. And they're working hard.
yeah, exactly. So
But I will say it's so great to be able to get butterbeer and not have to like have entrance to the park, because it's like it's a great thing that like, let's say you're not going to the park that day but you really want a butterbeer, now you have the chance to get one.
yeah, that's true. Like
And in different forms.
if you weren't like a pass holder and you live
Yeah.
in Orlando,
Right.
and you just wanted to go, you went to City Walk to say on a date for dinner,
Absolutely.
you could still go get a butterbeer.
No, it's
That's
fantastic.
pretty
And
sick.
they have so many they have like butterbeer chocolate. They have these butterbeer barrels that are candy that you can bite into.
Really?
Some other things that I haven't seen being offered candy wise in that section of the Universal store. Like they have I don't know if it was like it's like a red box and it has candies that I haven't seen before. But obviously like the box is completely solid, opaque red. So it tells you on the back with the nutrition information what's in it. But there are like 3 varieties of things that like the like the bloody nose nougat or stuff like that. All those weird things, they come in like a prepackaged box to like try.
Like a kid. Okay.
Exactly.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
But they still offer, the jelly beans, chocolate frogs.
Mm.
They've also added some stuff. So they have the Marauders map
Mm-hmm.
for sale. Still $50, 55.
Well, they've always had that though.
But now they have a blind mystery pin set for it that you can buy. Yeah, and it has like the different names of people that appear.
What's the damage?
I want to say it's in the teens. I want to say it's like 17, 16, 15, somewhere around
Per
there.
pin.
Per pin.
Right. Makes sense.
Per pin, yeah.
That's
Because
not-
they're blind and collectible. Same thing with chocolate frog pins now.
Hmm.
Yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. They have like little.
I've never had a chocolate frog, but is there a card in it? Like one of those collector's
Yes.
cards? There is.
Yes, and you can also get it in the cardboard version, which is cheaper, or you can get it in the like a tin version that's a collectible.
But it's just a tin. But is the
It's a
card
tin
inside
of the
better?
actual packaging. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
That's what I'm wondering. Because at that point, I'd spend the money.
No, of course.
Because if it's more of like a plastic card, like more laminated.
Holographic card.
Correct.
Yeah,
I'd
exactly. I see
spend
what you're
the
saying.
money. I'm gonna look into
Yeah.
that.
No, I mean it's fantastic in there. It's all brand new, super nice.
Hmm.
And obviously it's more things being offered.
Right. Okay, so let's get into. That's gonna wrap up City Walk, right? Let's get into HHN. So
HHN 34.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna really wind you up right here, and let you go, and I'm gonna set you up for success on this one because I know you're gonna yap about this, and I'm gonna really give you a chance to yap.
There is so much.
No, this
to
one
talk
this one
about.
is your specialty. Okay?
Okay.
Because you are currently, for the people, show the people, currently wearing merch.
Yes, I
that you
am.
purchased.
I am wearing the
Mel's Dine.
which side is embroidered on? It's
That one
embroidered
right
on this
there.
side. Yeah, I bought the Mel's Diner bowling shirt.
Make sure that they can see that. Kind of move from the mic.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I don't know if you guys can see
Look
that.
at that.
Yeah.
So, you got merch.
Yes.
Talk to me. What did you think?
So,
Seeing it in person, because we've seen
Strictly-
pictures.
Right. Strictly speaking about merchandise.
Uh huh.
So,
Mhm.
when you initially walk into studios,
Mm.
you have obviously the first store to your left, which is the Universal store within studios.
Yes.
In there, they've completely gotten rid of the section where they would sell like candy apples and all sweets.
Really?
That's all just HHN merch. So you
Okay.
have
Okay.
from left to right,
Mm-hmm.
from the perspective of walking in,
Mm-hmm.
you have Fallout, Jason Universe, Five Nights at Freddy's,
Mm-hmm.
and then Terrifier.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No, it's really good. And I will say this, dude. I was disappointed with some, mainly Jason Universe. Jason Universe, there's not a whole lot
Mm.
that they're offering. I
Mhm.
mean, you have like a wooden sign. This is Jason, and the O is the mask. You have these like really tall shot glasses. You have a shirt or two, not the ones that I saw online. I'm
Mm.
pretty sure they're probably selling those in the Hollywood Universal.
Yeah.
So I'll probably buy that because that's the shirt that I wanted from
Mm.
Chasing Universe. It's different. It has like a front logo on the pocket here, and on the back it's printed.
Yeah.
So that's the one I originally wanted. This one is more of an iteration of like an older, like Friday the 13th, the new chapter kind of
Mhm.
style artwork. For those of you that are familiar with the movie posters.
Right.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Fallout has a lot of really good merch, if you're into that sort of thing.
Hmm.
I personally have never seen Fallout or played the games,
Mm.
so I'm at a loss as to telling you whether or not I can tell that it's quality merch.
Was
and
there
they offer-
variety?
Yes, between shirts, they even started selling latex masks
Really?
of the guy that has no nose, the
Mm.
cowboy,
Mm-hmm.
as well as Terrifier masks, right? Latex. I don't know if they're from Trick or Treat Studios or not. I would think so.
They were that good?
Well, they're good quality. It all depends because they are sitting out there on a stand, so they do get somewhat deformed just from like laying in a certain position or being positioned.
Right.
So you gotta pick one out that's like in still good shape, hasn't
Mhm.
been bent in the wrong way.
Right.
As someone that buys masks,
Yeah.
that's something to consider.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Five Nights at Freddy's merch is chef's kiss.
Yeah.
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 So, the pass holding slip is really
Mhm.
cool. The lanyard's fantastic. They have an excellent embroidered bucket hat that looks amazing.
Really?
Yeah, it's embroidered. It has each one of the characters embroidered on it, and I believe on the interior of the rim you have like the black and white tile from the pizza shop.
Okay.
It's super cool. Same thing with the lanyard. The lanyard obviously is double sided.
Very nice.
And they have obviously I saw the collectible pin set. So you have the pizza box, and then you have the
Right.
mystery pins.
Right.
You have cups, I think mugs. You have a normal Five Nights at Freddy's shirt that just has Five Nights at Freddy's with all of them on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the Spirit jersey, which has again the black and white tile. It's a long sleeve, and it has front and back printing. Very
Okay.
nice, very expensive. I think it's like $80.
Really?
Yeah, it's
How
not cheap.
How much did you pay for the jersey that you got?
Funny enough,
The
the
Jason
Jason Universe jersey, which is the only thing that's Jason that I bought,
Mm-hmm.
$55.
That's actually
The
not
most
bad.
reasonably priced for what it is. It's really
Right.
good quality. It's also had like patch embroidered like a hockey jersey, and
It
it's
looks sick,
front and
yeah.
back with the HHN 25,
Mhm,
2025 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, another heavy hitter. Before we even get to Terrifier, the Five Nights at Freddy's backpack.
Like the Loungefly one.
I don't know if it's a Loungefly brand
Mm.
or if it's in the style of like a Loungefly backpack that we're seeing nowadays. That's
Mhm.
quality leather, printed, colored.
Yeah.
With it's like layered,
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
stuff on it.
Mhm.
So on that one, the back of it is Freddy's face,
Mhm.
and the eyes are holographic. So when you're looking at it from a distance,
Mhm.
depending on where you're standing, the eyes move.
Nice.
I saw it in line many times at HHN. And I was like, wow, because like the person would like, you're
Start
moving or
shifting,
shifting,
yeah.
and the eyes look like they're moving.
Nice.
Super cool.
That's
I
actually
think
pretty
that one's like
sick.
around the $90 mark. I mean, it's a quality backpack, and it's
Yeah.
bigger than your average Loungefly.
Really.
Yeah, it's like a pretty good sized backpack. And then
Very
obviously
nice.
we get to Terrifier. So Terrifier has a really good spread this year. Obviously I have the glass here.
Yeah.
I have the mug. Those are two things that they sell. I bought the Clown Cafe pin, which was obviously a larger size pin.
Yeah.
It's probably closer to the size of like a small belt buckle than it is a pin, because it's pretty big for being
It's
a
pretty
collectible pin.
decent size.
They were also selling cotton candy with popping candy in it,
Right.
and like bloodied popcorn in prepackaged bags. They have a poster of this image right here of Art the Clown with the little the clown girl.
Mm-hmm.
They were selling Art the Clown masks. They have obviously a ringer tee that's Clown Cafe, and then the solid black traditional HHN type T-shirt with the artwork for this year. That is Art the Clown at Studios, in front of the arches.
Mm-hmm.
I have both of the shirts. I bought both of them. Yeah, I have the Clown Cafe. I wore that the first night of HHN that I went to, and then the second night I wore the solid black tee.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
So,
nice.
and amongst
very
a couple of other things that I might have missed, I mean, there's a lot. There's a great, like a sling bag, that's Terrifier, 2 pockets, one main compartment, then a smaller pocket. Not cheap, but they are really well made and printed.
nice.
The color scheme is, obviously black, red, with like,
Right,
Art the
right.
Clown. And then they have a great bucket hat,
Nice.
which I believe is reversible.
Very nice.
So really good stuff.
Okay.
Really good stuff this year. And then we have the traditional, the houses T-shirt for HHN that has all the houses. You have the little patch here that's printed, and then the entire back is printed. There's a pass holder HHN shirt.
Really? What does it look like?
That one's just printed on the front, and it just has like the gargoyle style artwork, and it says Universal Orlando pass holder.
UOAP it says?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then obviously we have Mel's Diner merch.
Yeah, the Mel's
And they have their
Diner.
own little section more towards the center of the Universal store. That's obviously where I got the Boo candle, in that area where they have like all the Boo stuff. They have a Boo bag, the candles. They have like these little foam light up Boos that you can clip on, put on your shoulder. Some people were adding them to their hats, and he glows.
Really? That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Very, very cool. Magnets, stuff like that. But the Mel's Diner, so they have a gray shirt with this type of artwork that you see on the back here.
Mm-hmm.
And they obviously sell the bowling shirt. I wanted the bowling shirt.
Mm-hmm.
They sell this like note set that's all like Mel's die-in zombies
Mm-hmm.
themed, and one of them is like an actual check pad that a waitress would have,
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
which is fun.
Yeah.
I also got this bad boy there, which is
Give her
a
a shake. Give her a
Mel's
shake.
Diner snow globe,
Super sick.
double-sided, $20.
Super, super sick.
Yeah, fun stuff. They also have like a little um, clutch purse for women. It's like
That
a little
one looks
wallet that's
really
in the
nice.
shape of a
Very
milkshake.
clean. Very clean.
Yeah, very very fun.
Yeah.
And then obviously they have a little Mel's Diner collectible pin,
Yeah.
which I also got. Just as a collecting thing, because I'm pretty sure this is not going to be a recurring thing that comes back.
Yeah.
So I decided to take advantage of it.
You never know.
Well, you never know.
Depending on which one of us they see talking about it.
I now am doubling down on the fact that they are fantastic. I love them. I love that area of the park. They have smoke. They have the neon in full blast.
Yeah.
They got the zombies on roller skates. Dude, they are killing it. It's amazing. The
Yeah.
vibe there. Obviously, for those of you that follow me on Instagram, nostalgia_incorporated, I've been posting like sort of VHS edits.
And if
of
you follow
a
the
whole bunch
podcast,
of-
I've been reposting.
Yeah.
I've been reposting a good amount of them too.
And
that
that's
you guys
only
can get access to it.
that reel that you guys see was during the daytime. I have so much footage of them in the nighttime,
Yeah.
which looks even cooler because of the glow of Mel's Diner. Dude, it sets such an ambiance
Mm-hmm.
in that area, which is crazy because it's literally sandwiched between two major scare zones.
Yeah.
You have, Masquerade Dance with Death, which is, I posted a reel today, which obviously, by the time this episode's posted, it's going to be several days
Yeah.
before, which was a fantastic scare zone.
Yeah.
And then you have the Cat Lady from Crooked Lane,
Yeah,
which
those
is
are sick.
another major scare zone.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah,
that whole walk, dude, from the beginning when you go
Yeah.
take a right through Hollywood all the way down to DreamWorks Land. That whole walk is such an experience.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Yeah. Like you kind of don't want to steer from that, eh?
No, I highly recommend going and walking through those scare zones. Like, really, don't rush through them. Like, really go and walk through them and go experience the vibe. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Guys, so these ads that you're going to see on the corner of the screen, so right about here and over there, those are our personal ads. Those are for our personal profiles. At the end of the episode, you'll see the ad for the podcast official page. But again, if you want to see this content that we're talking about on
Yes.
that ad that you see right there is where you're going to see all those posts, all his reels.
Yes.
And if you do follow the podcast, and even if you're just seeing this on Instagram, a lot of you guys watch our content consistently, are consistent viewers, but you don't follow us.
Please follow.
So follow us. So
Save yourself the trouble. You can
it
see so
pops
much more
up.
cool stuff coming.
Exactly. But yeah.
Yeah, man. I got so much footage. So much footage that I don't even know what to do with. Because I have it obviously in like VHS style for my Instagram. And then I have so much stuff in like 4K of just,
Yeah.
so many different shots.
So, okay. So now,
Yes.
let's talk about the houses. Let's go. Let's do step by step how you went through the park.
Okay.
Like how you went about, which ones you went first,
Mm-hmm.
which ones you went last. Okay. I want your personal opinion on each and every house you went in.
Yes.
The houses you didn't go in, just kind of say I didn't. Don't mention it.
There's only two, and that was by choice. I
Right.
do want to express that they were by choice. It's not because I couldn't. I chose not to. There's a difference.
Right.
So, my first night of HHN,
Okay.
keep in mind for both, because I am a pass holder, I did stay in Scream.
Right.
So I got there to the park at a certain time. I would go chill out for a bit, then go get my wristband for stay in Scream, and I would then focus on whatever major house I wanted to start with. My first night was Terrifier.
Right.
I went straight to Terrifier, like the first thing I did, my first night of HHN. So I bought a souvenir cup for HHN 25
Mm-hmm.
because I knew that I was going a second night later in the week. And I got to try some of the drinks there, which, I mean, we're going to get into the food and drink at a
Yeah,
later
yeah, yeah.
portion.
Well, after once you're
Because
go through the houses, and then we'll
there's
get
a
into
lot to
that.
talk there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
so I go and I get into Terrifier. It is most of it was exactly what I expected. It was really well made,
Mm-hmm.
um, so well structured.
Okay.
The frequency of the scares, the style of it, they nailed it.
Okay.
Absolutely nailed it.
Mm.
There were some parts that caught me off guard.
Really?
Yes, but
Like
it's
what?
intentional. Well, without spoiling too much for
Mm.
people that haven't gone, there's a lot of misdirection, a lot of twists and turns. This year, I've noticed a lot of usage of plumes of smoke to disorient you as far as to where you're supposed to go,
Mm.
and that's on purpose,
Mm-hmm.
right? In the Terrifier house, there is, before we even get to, the sort of talked about section at the end where you choose what path you go to, there is parts where you get sort of hit with a little bit of water, but
Right.
because of the sounds and the manner in which it happens, it comes off as a shock,
Right.
right? Because you're not expecting that sort of thing from mechanical aspects
Right.
and other things like that. The way it sort of blends into different scenes from all three films, I think, is really well made. My favorite part is when we get to the Christmas portion,
Okay.
which there is a Christmas portion. A lot of disorienting lights, which, if you're the kind of person that you have issues with strobe and stuff like that, this is not a house that I would recommend.
Right.
But it is amazing. It's amazing, dude. And I will say the casting this year for each house has been impeccable. Everyone that plays Art the Clown is built like Art the Clown. They look
Very nice.
exactly, they're acting, the facial movements, the expressions, the look
Mm.
in the eyes that they have is
Mhm.
exactly like the film.
Yeah. Very
It is
nice.
exactly like the film. The mannerisms are all the same. The movement of certain things are identical. He pops in and out of places everywhere.
Mm.
Just like in the movie, he pops in and he pops out. And you don't know when it's
Right.
coming,
Right,
where
right,
he's
right.
coming from. Again, like I mentioned before, misdirection is a big one. There's a lot of times where you get bum rushed by one thing, which takes your attention, only for him to come out of somewhere else,
Right.
which is an amazing tactic, right, to use in the houses. I just feel like overall this year, everything has been brought up in quality.
Yeah.
So, and I realized that after going to a couple of the original houses.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's talking about those houses.
There's a reason, dude. Like, I didn't go into a single house that I did not like,
Mm.
except for one that it was not what I thought it was going to be.
Mm.
Well, I'll talk about that one at the end.
Right. Right. Right.
And that's going to be a bit of a controversial opinion.
Okay.
It's going to be very controversial.
Mhm.
So I did Terrifier. I
Mhm.
chose the wet path.
Yeah.
I will say this, once again, and I've talked about this before on other
Mhm.
episodes. The internet is not real, people.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that you were told or you see certain influencers posting are exaggerated. I personally did not smell anything.
Yeah.
There was at one point that there was some sort of water stuff, and I thought I smelled something, what I thought was supposed to be bleach, but it came off more of like,
Chlorine.
that faint, like after you've been to the pool, when you like
Chlorine.
smell your own hair, faintness, like faint. And
Yeah.
I'm
Chlorinated water.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's chlorine. It's not bleach.
Right.
That stuff is exaggerated. Same thing.
I also don't understand where would they put bleach in the films. When is there bleach?
You know, it could be the
Oh,
bathroom scenes and stuff
when
like
he
that.
throws
Yeah.
it in her face. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's about the smells. Now for the wet path,
Mm.
which is, I told myself I didn't come all this way to not go full bore.
Yeah.
So
At least once.
I did the wet path.
Yeah.
And obviously, um, you get wet.
Mm.
First of all, it's not what you think it is.
Right.
It is essentially a hallway.
Of water. I've heard that you can pretty much avoid the water.
Yes, you can. It's coming at you from the sides. So not from the walls, but from above.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sort of trickling down.
Hmm.
And it's just a long hallway where then you deviate to the right, and then that's the exit to the whole maze.
Mm.
And then there's obviously one final scare there, which is happens at every single house,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
I am a rather large person,
Mm.
so the little bridge that goes through the wet path got me on both sides. Little
Right.
little trickles, little trickle.
Mhm.
I've gotten more wet on River Adventure than I did in the maze.
Wow.
It could have been the way that because I could see based on the light where the water was coming from.
Mm.
So I like went through it the right way, the best I could based on my size. I did not get that wet. My hair was a bit wet. Some of my shirt was a bit wet.
Mm-hmm.
But this whole exaggeration,
They're gonna
maybe
get
it was
out of there
toned. Yeah,
soaked, yeah.
the whole selling of the ponchos, the whole people posting online this is me before the Terrifier house, and this is me after the Terrifier, and it looks like they were on Ripsaw Falls. That's These people are lying to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. That's a lie.
Mm.
Okay. The truth is that the majority of people that will attend HHN are casual park goers. They're not people that, they're not hardcore Universal fans. Even though we all go,
Right.
we're a small percentage of the entire demographic of people that go to Halloween Horror Nights because it is the biggest Halloween event in existence.
Right.
So it's going to attract people from all walks of life.
Yeah, of course.
So they can't do things to a certain echelon. Was it beautiful? Absolutely. It was a love letter to Terrifier.
Mm.
A lot of great scenes in there. Art is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But this whole sort of how do I explain it? This over exaggeration and this grandiose picture that online has built for people about the maze, it's mostly false. At the end of the day, it's just a haunted house. It's not real life. You're not getting splattered with stuff.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, when you go through it and you think about it in retrospect, it's all just stimuli. That's all haunted houses are.
Right.
A series of stimuli with visual aspects.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's not to say that you won't get scared.
Right.
It is extremely well made. Universal are the kings of scaring people. They essentially invented, the horror film.
Yeah.
There's a reason Universal monsters are the most iconic monsters that exist.
Right.
They're the guys. They're the guys that created this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's extremely well made. Just don't believe all the clickbait and all the stuff that people say and do online to get views. It's not that crazy. It's not that bad. It's just fun, is what I would say.
Yeah. Okay, what other houses?
So after that, we exit Terrifier, and then I see that it's only a 20-minute wait for Grave of Flesh, and it's still daylight. So this is, because I did stay in Scream, your walk through a house is no more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
At any time.
Right.
And sometimes the ones that are intense in the back part of the park are even shorter than that.
Wow.
You don't realize it, but you're constantly walking through
Right.
a short maze. It's not going to take you 20 minutes to go through a house. It's going to take you 5 at most because it's constantly flowing and moving, So I went straight into Grave of Flesh, and this is around the time that now the event is opening up to everyone else that doesn't do Stay and Scream. So it's after this point where I start to really calculate how I move
Mm.
and the things I do. Because also the first night I went to HHN, I was hosting people.
Right.
So I was looking out for them and making sure that they have a great experience.
Mm.
And that's why I made the decisions that I made, which were different
Right.
than the decisions I made on my second night at HHN.
Mm-hmm.
So, Grave of Flesh.
Mm.
A lot of smack being talked about this house.
Yeah.
Some people saying that it sucks. Some people saying that it's not that great.
Mm.
I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree. This house had a stronger smell than Terrifier did.
Very nice.
So the way it works is, and the description for the house I don't think does it justice as to what you're experiencing, because it describes one thing, but the story is something else, in my opinion. So the whole thing is that you're going into a cemetery and you're going through a grave into hell, where you're coming across a series of flesh eaters. So these demons that, attack people and torture people in hell. It is extremely well made. The whole place smells like dirt. So what you think it would smell like to go through a grave is exactly what it smells like. Straight up like that dirt smell. Not disgusting. You know what I mean? That's other
Right,
houses.
like soil. It just smells
Like soil. Yeah. And funny enough, so this one, all the houses are different kinds of scary.
Yeah.
There's some houses that weren't scary at all. We'll get to that.
Okay.
This one I would say is like moderate amount because it's really well structured. The twists and turns. Some of the scenes I really liked in this one. There is an actual where you pass by it on your left as you're making a turn, like a doorway to the other side, as if like that's your salvation to get out of here.
Right.
But you're not allowed to cross over. You have to stay here, and you make a turn, and these demons are coming at you from all different directions, and they're shaped kind of like dinosaurs. It's weird. It sounds weird, but when you go and you experience it, you'll see what I mean. The way the actors move and everything, and the way they come at you, it's actually really, really cool.
Okay.
And that's the majority of what the maze is like. So, you end up escaping at the end and blah, 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 and then you make it to the exit. Solid house, I would say 6 or 7 out of 10.
Okay.
So, pretty good. Terrifier for me was an 8.
Okay.
It's not a 10.
Okay. Okay.
Terrifier was fantastic.
Right.
But there were some things that I think were exaggerated. Actually, it might be an 8. Did I say 8 already?
Yeah.
It's an 8. It might be a 9.
Okay. 8.5. We'll put it at 8.5.
8.5 is good. 8.5 is good. That's high. That's high for me because I'm very critical and, things don't scare me.
It's like a Dave Portnoy.
Exactly.
For haunted houses, yeah.
One bite, everyone knows the rules.
One walkthrough, everybody knows the rules.
So, after that, I then linked up with the people I was hosting, and we all went straight to Dolls. Let me tell you something about Dolls. First of all, barely waited 40 minutes for it.
Okay.
The flow this year for the lines, and this is on a Saturday that I'm going.
Right.
Which is considered one of the worst days to go.
Yeah.
Because of how popular that day of the week is that everyone goes. Because of availability and people's opportunity to go outside of work.
Right.
So, less than 40 minutes, the line moves spectacularly. So the concept of this one is that there's a girl that's kind of like Sid from Toy Story, that she messes with her toys and like deforms them. So you get shrunk down to the size of a toy, and you go through her dollhouse while her toys mess with you. This one was extremely well made. Extremely well made. It literally looks like inside a decrepit dollhouse that's like not taken care of. The different toys, the deformities, the scares, the different sections to it, right? There's some, I don't want to say animatronics, but there are some like theatrical mechanisms that are like wired to the roof that move up and down, which is really cool. Some of here's the thing about this house. There were some scare actors that look like props.
Really?
Yeah, so you think they're like, just toy props that are like sitting there, but they move. And they, like, one of them was like a rag doll from like Little Big Planet style of like that like sewn, like crudely sewn,
Yeah.
stuck to a wall, and you think it's like a prop, but then they jump out and get you.
That's
It's really,
crazy.
really, really cool. There was like a toy clown that's like the inflatable clown, kind of very, very goofy, very innocent looking, very childlike. Extremely tall though, and it appears like it's like attached to the wall, like he's restrained, but then he'll like jump up at you.
Right.
And then obviously there's like, there's portions where it's like you're just overstimulated by like toy noises.
Yeah.
There's like an action figure that's like a soldier that is like, does like loud shooting sounds and stuff like that. A lot of melted faces, stuff like that. Really, really well made in my opinion. Probably one of the best made houses this year.
Okay, and it's an original house.
Yes.
Ranking. What do you rank it?
I want to give it a 7.
7.
It was a really good house.
For an original house, it's a pretty high rating.
It is an extremely high rating for original houses.
Yeah.
So then after that, the girls, they decided they wanted to do the show, the Nightmare Show, which is where Fear Factor Live used to be, next to Men in Black. So the show is mainly, it's a lot of dancing. There's obviously a story to it. There's a lot of sort of large scale magic too, like disappearing acts and stuff, and appearing acts. It's a full-fledged production.
Right.
Full-fledged. There's a story of a guy that has to relive the nightmare of losing the love of his life to like this like evil circus or something.
And that's what they are.
And so he's going through the same dream over and over again trying to save her.
Okay.
But obviously the show that we see, he saves her at the end. Spoiler warning.
Who's the guy?
He is actually a very famous gymnast.
And he's not the one that travels with the Fuel Girls.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest with you.
By the way, shout out the Fuel Girls.
Absolutely.
They always put on.
By the way,
a show.
My favorite part of the show was them.
Yeah.
The stuff they do with fire.
It's insane.
No, dude. Okay, so the videos you've seen online, because you're not allowed to film in there. You're not allowed to film the show.
No, of course.
But people were filming like secretly their reactions to certain parts of the show. Those are not an exaggeration. The stuff that they pull off.
Yeah.
If you understand what they're doing,
bro,
it is dangerous.
They're called Fuel Girls for a reason. They're professionals.
The fire stuff alone is already like, if one movement is off, dude, they could light their hair on fire, no problem.
Themselves on fire.
Each other.
Yeah.
If their positioning is off,
they're on point.
Then you get into the acrobatics.
Yeah, it's insane.
Some of them are unrestrained, which is
crazy.
There's no room for error.
No, of course they're professionals, dude. They are the best of the best.
You know what I mean? I don't want to say too much about what happens in the show in case anyone wants to see it. But there's some things that they do that like, you have like that feeling in your stomach. You're like, man, if they're off on this one, that's a heavy price to pay.
Yeah.
And I will say the show is paced really well. So there's a lot of choreographic dancing. They did do this really cool thing, which is like a Russian style dance where it's like a dress, so you can't see the movement of their feet. So it looks like they're like kind of levitating on the ground. And they take such small and quick steps.
Yeah,
it looks smooth.
It does. There's no up and down. It's
just
and
I think that's the portion where they have the hats that also light on fire.
Yeah.
And they're doing. I mean, they have like different types of fire that like does normal flame, and some that does like flame sparks. So when they do like this huge circles and it's like throwing flames everywhere, super cool. You have the girls that have like the ball and chain that's also on fire.
Oh yeah.
And they're
dude. I don't remember her name. Shout out to Fuel Girls. If you're seeing this, I'm gonna make this clip a post. I'm gonna tag them. I hope they see it. You girls, you're amazing.
Yes,
all of you.
I saw you guys live.
Fantastic, always. I follow.
I
you
did
guys
not expect
on
to see what I saw. It was honestly mesmerizing. Yeah. Pretty crazy what you guys are able to do.
Yeah. So
amazing stuff. All the gentlemen in the show.
Yeah, they killed
extremely athletic and very stretchy.
Yeah,
I could never do that.
Yeah.
There is a gentleman that break dances. That one's like more of like got a really guttural reaction from the crowd.
Yeah,
because of the things that he does, which are like, I wasn't expecting that. So when I saw it, I was like, oh wow, You know,
Yeah.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. Um, and obviously, the what's it called? The hero of the story, who was another gentleman who's an acrobat. The sequence that he does with the two girls, all the stuff in the air, crazy.
Yeah.
And then obviously they have like super cool carnival props that come in and out. They do like like the David Copperfield size Penn and Teller's
Yeah.
death traps
Yeah.
and all this
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
and like,
Yeah.
oh, is he gonna escape or is
The
he gonna
whole
get
thing.
sawed
Yeah.
up?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and
It's super
they're
sick.
full production, great quality.
Yeah.
All the disappearing and everything and
Yeah.
reappearing out of nowhere.
It's a
Super super cool.
It's a good little break.
It is
from
great.
HHN.
I will say
Go
this.
take a rest.
If you like spectacle, if you like seeing kind of crazy stuff live, I would say go see it. Just keep in mind that's an hour of your time in the park.
Right.
That's the only thing I would say.
Yeah.
But other than that, I was surprised by how much I liked the show, and I'm not a fan of choreographed dance and stuff like. It's not really my
Right.
thing.
It's not your forte.
But
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised
Which
by
is what
how
shocked
wild.
me. That's why I was like,
How
that's
wild the
insane.
show. No,
For
and I
you
mean,
to tell me that it was
and
insane,
now after the
insane?
fact that I've seen the show, I realize like how good it actually is because of like how much work and how like in sync,
How on point they have
how
to be
on point they all are.
to pull off such a show.
No, and it's like, and there's a lot of them. Everyone has to be like
Yeah.
Johnny on the spot,
Yeah.
at their point, on the mark, at all times.
For sure.
And every single one of them is capable of doing tremendous physical feats.
Yeah.
Make no mistake about it.
Yeah, they're fake girls. I follow a lot of them. I follow all of them, I'm pretty sure. And I watch them. One, I'm pretty sure they all work out. One of them like she like rides Harleys and everything. She's badass.
Cool.
So, but that being said, let's take a quick break. And we're back. Alrighty. So, let's talk about the final house. So again, we're to
For my
specify
first
for
night.
everyone, this is his first
My
night
first night at HHN.
at HHN.
Yes.
So let's talk about your last house, the last house you went on this specific day, and your rating of it.
Yeah. So the final house that I did was Freddy's.
Okay.
So for that one, I did have to wait over 100 minutes. It is what it is.
Okay.
Arguably the most popular house of the entire event.
Was it how long was the wait though? Like,
Maybe,
did it feel a lot?
No, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the line moves consistently quickly.
Okay.
So the line for Freddy's is like it's a warehouse that then leads into the in between all the other warehouses behind Rip Rocket.
Right.
And then into the final warehouse. It's literally by Terrifier and Grave of Flesh. So they do a whole line within a warehouse, a small portion in the outside in between the back lots,
Right.
and then you're right there. So, I maybe waited like an hour and a half to do that house. Sounds insane in retrospect. For HHN, not that
Right,
crazy
right,
considering
right.
how bad some of the wait times have been when the event
Especially
started.
FNAF. Yeah.
Exactly. So, getting into Five Nights at Freddy's. So we walk in, and it is identical to the film. Identical. The whole front facade for Freddy's is perfect. The mood in the air.
Right.
Walking through the fence to the front, walking through the front of Freddy's. Then you walk into the main, entertainment area where they have booths and tables and everything with fake food and stuff like that. And then obviously they have the animatronics from the film, and they play the song, by the Romantics,
Right.
Talking in Your Sleep. It is brief though. It is not the majority of the chorus that we all know from the movie. It's brief, and then they malfunction, and then Foxy comes out when a curtain flips open and comes at you.
Yeah.
So this is what I was talking about earlier, when this is going to be my most controversial take, because this is the house I have the most controversial opinion on.
Right.
It is not scary. It is not scary. It is a house pretty much for kids.
For show. I mean, for show.
It's
Yeah.
just a popular IP. like it's my issue with it is that yes, there are animatronics. They are great,
Mm-hmm.
but the majority of the scares are from um, like victims
Mm-hmm.
that pop out.
Mm-hmm.
A couple scares here and there, the cupcakes here and there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the stuff that you'll see with the animatronics are just like the arms coming out through holes,
Mm-hmm.
trying to grab at you. Um,
But is it animatronics or is it just people like scare actors?
with a
With the
full arm that looks like the animatronic.
right, right,
You can't see them
right.
through like the tapestry. And then it's just you're walking obviously from the main area of Freddy's and then through the series of like the back hallways and the
Mhm.
office, which look fantastic.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Um, but it's not really. It's not really like it doesn't come off in my experience as the game does,
Mm-hmm.
where the animatronics are what you're worried about. It's a lot of you experiencing kills throughout the film,
Mm.
kind of. Just a lot of people, mainly like like human beings,
Yeah.
popping out of here and there that are like being attacked by the animatronics and stuff. So don't get me wrong, like Springtrap at the end is great,
Yeah.
right? But that's the only like you have like a couple animatronics here and there that come out, and they're really well made, and they're puppeteered pretty well. Um, but I don't know. I just maybe I expected something different. It was not. It's not how I would have done it,
Right. Right.
and I would have done it pretty similar to the film. I would have made it a little less with less like human victim scare actors,
Mm-hmm.
much more animatronics, much more. But I understand it's like there's only so much you can do. There's only it's not cheap to make an
Right.
IP house. I
Right.
get it. It's just this one did not hit the mark for me anywhere near as much as others have.
Mm.
I would say there were some original houses that were better. Which is controversial to say
That's crazy.
because people are loving it,
Right. 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 Right.
and I get that.
Yeah. You're
But
there. You're there for the
that's just
scare
my opinion.
aspect of it. Yeah.
That's just
Yeah,
my
yeah,
opinion.
yeah. Okay. So, sorry. Let's talk about the food and
Yes.
drinks you
Yes.
had on that first night.
Where would you like to start?
I don't know. Let's get into the food. Let's go about it same way you went about it the night. What was the first thing you
So-
had, second, and then throughout the night?
Okay, so after we did the nightmare show,
Mm-hmm.
everyone wanted to take a break and eat some food, and I was like, well, there's so much stuff I want to try.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the New York area, and I tried the freakishly long corn dog
Uh-huh.
and Death by Cheese Stick.
Right.
I also had the sunflower glasses and Sienna's angel wings.
Okay.
And then obviously Chris and Brianna from our
Episode 3.
episode 3, they were also there that night, so we linked up with them,
Mhm.
and I tried some of the stuff that they had. So I will say this: the corn dog, a winner,
Mm.
absolute winner. Loved it. Death by Cheese Stick, really good.
But it's
I did not get it again.
It's a giant cheese stick.
It's very
Giant
straightforward.
mozzarella stick.
The sunflower cookies, the sunflower glasses,
Yeah.
really good. I don't know what some
But
people were
like-
complaining about. No, dude, they were good. They were good.
It's just a cookie, though.
They're still great.
Okay.
Really good cookies. They're
I
sugar
hear you.
cookies.
Okay.
And in the center they have like kind of like I don't know if it's like an apricot spread in the center, if it's chocolate. I don't really remember the red dye that they put on it to make it look like blood. It does stain, so be careful with that.
Red
But
dye
I liked
party.
them. I thought they were really good. I expected them to be like super dry and like hard. Not at all. A very reasonably soft sugar cookie, but it holds its shape really well.
Hmm.
I liked it.
Very nice.
Let me tell you about something that hit me out of left field. The wings.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Keep in mind, I'm going to be complaining a lot about portion size for what they're charging.
Dude, it is what it is.
That's how it is every year.
Theme park.
If you're new to HHN, one of the biggest complaints people have is portion sizes.
Dude, that's like when I got the bag of beignets from
Yeah, that's
Mardi Gras, and you get four pieces of dough fried and covered in.
they're like the size of raviolis.
Yeah,
It was
dude.
not great. So the wings, they only give you two.
I'm sorry?
They're two wings. Technically four. You get two drums and two flats. Technically.
4 wings. How much?
I don't remember. I know it's not cheap.
Over $10?
Maybe. Yeah.
For 4 wings?
Yeah. I will say this, though. They were amazing. I did not expect them to be that good. No, dude. The barbecue sauce on them, first of all, they were crisp, juicy. Really good barbecue sauce.
How big were the wings? Were they like little like, we talking?
They're baked, so they're not, I think they're fried but not breaded.
Okay.
They are good, though. They're really good.
But what about the size of the wing? Are they like good quality? Like
they're not Little Caesars
chickens,
sized, but they're not as big as like you would get at Publix.
Oh, dude.
They're normal sized wings. They are good though.
Okay.
Like if you're gonna spend the money to eat at HHN, highly recommend them. They were good. You know what I mean? It's
4
not like
wings
it's
is crazy,
not.
though.
No, that's not the worst portion size. I'm gonna get to something that has the worst portion size out of all the food that I tried.
Right.
So Chris and Brianna ended up getting the potato chips, which I completely avoided because I was like, I'm not, with all the food that's available, I'm not gonna spend money on buying freaking potato chips.
Right.
Let me tell you something. There's a reason people are loving them. They are so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Dude, Brianna's gonna give you some crap for that.
Why?
For what you just said.
About what?
Who'd buy chips? She'd be like me. That too.
I'm glad she did because they were amazing.
Exactly.
I was surprised by how good they were. She got it was like vinegar and ranch flavored.
Yeah.
Weird combo, but it works.
Yeah.
They were so good. Not greasy, not overly dry, not even overly crunchy, just right. They were so good.
Very nice.
Super, super good. And so that's on like that side of the park. On the other side of the park, my second night, you know, I'll just talk about the food. I won't talk about what I did the second night because that'll be the next episode.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I forgot one thing. The carrot cake.
Oh yeah, let's get into that.
You and I had a debate. You said
whether there was gonna be oil or in it or not. It was gonna be greasy.
Let me tell you something. Boy, were you wrong.
Yeah.
No, dude.
I told
First of
you.
all,
I hope I'm wrong. That's what I told you. I really want to be wrong.
I'm telling you.
On that.
So, it's in the same area as Clown Cafe and the Fallout stand, and the stand where you can get Death by Cheese Stick and the corn dog.
Right.
It was, first of all, I was surprised the portion size.
Really?
It is it's like a brick. It is an entire long brick of fried carrot cake with frosting on it. And they give you like a dollop of like cotton candy with it.
Really?
It was so rich.
That's crazy.
It is legit carrot cake.
Okay, but it's like, so I'm assuming that it tasted like carrot cake and funnel cake combined, right?
I don't know, because funnel cake has a specific texture to it. I would say I enjoyed it 100%.
How crunchy was it? Was it crispy?
No, dude.
Or
It was
not
like
really?
it was like, you know, like an Entenmann's cake, like
Like a
super
fluff.
soft.
Yeah.
You can tell there's like a lot of fat in it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Exactly.
It's a lot. It's amazing though.
Yeah.
It's very rich though. Like you have to like drink something with it or you'll
Yeah.
choke.
Really.
It's a great dense carrot cake, and you get a little bit of cotton candy with it. It fell off the plate and I stepped on it by accident, so I didn't get much of the cotton candy. Keep in mind I was drinking, so you know what I mean.
Nice.
But I remember the carrot cake being. I was like, God, like this is so good. Like why is it so good? And I kept thinking to myself, man, I can't wait to tell Nico how wrong he was because he was talking so much smack about this carrot cake.
I was thinking logically. I was hoping that it wouldn't come out like that. That's what I kept saying.
No, dude, it was
Good.
great.
No, that's good.
It was great, and I was like, this thing is massive. Like, I can't believe they're giving you so much carrot cake for what you pay. You know what I mean?
That's what she said.
Yeah. Okay. Very nice. That's an Office reference, which is also owned by Universal.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the carrot cake was fantastic.
Yeah.
Opposite of the carrot cake, do you know what was terrible?
I can't remember from what you told me. What
The
do we got?
fried PB&J.
Oh yeah, that's what you told me sucked. And funny enough, that was because it was drenched in oil, right?
Everyone has said the same thing.
Yeah.
I went and I got in
It's
that
the type
stand,
of bread. It's bread. That's why.
In that stand,
Yeah.
I also got the tendies.
Okay.
which I was looking forward to. I got them in garlic parm.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting is the only way, dude.
Really?
Yeah, and keep in mind, like I
You
had
think it was just maybe the oil wasn't changed?
no, it's not about the oil. No, it's the sauce itself,
Yeah.
because it comes with marinara. But the thing is, the type of garlic I'm thinking is gonna be like a dry garlic parm, because you're serving it with
was
marinara.
wet?
It was wet.
That's my favorite kind of garlic parm.
Not. It does not. It did not work. It actually made the tenders soggy, and it was, dude, very. It was not good.
Yeah.
It was not good. The fried PB&J sandwich, when I
How
would
big?
bite into it, it's like
An uncrustable. Deep
twice
fried.
the size of an Uncrustable, twice as thick also.
Really?
Yes,
That's
it's like
a little bomb.
yeah, it's like the size of an Eggo, but if it's like 4 or 5 Eggos high,
Wow.
it's like that thick.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's like it's a pocket. It's a pocket of peanut butter and jelly that's fried. You bite into it, and it's like it is crisp because it's fried, but it's squishy because of the oil. Very unenjoyable.
Yuck.
Like, I could tell I wasn't gonna sleep well
Yeah.
because of how much oil was in there, and that my body has to process somehow.
You could taste the cholesterol.
It's it was not great.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing happened to me at that stand. So I got the beer that everyone's been talking about, the mixtape.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about that.
It was the weirdest experience I've ever gone through in my life when it comes to beer. So I go, oh, I know that the mixtape. I go, do you guys have that beer here? And she's like, the mixtape. And I was like, yeah, that's the peanut butter and jelly one. She's like, yeah, we have it. She's like, it's really popular. And I go, well, can I have one? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. So they go, and the can looks cool, great artwork and everything, and it's a solid.
Oh, it was in a can.
Yeah.
Because they don't sell it in a bottle.
No.
Okay.
So keep in mind, this goes to show how good the beer probably was. I hated what I was having because I was trying the tenders and the fried PB&J.
Yeah.
I hated them.
Right.
But in between that, I was drinking the beer.
Right.
And I kept saying, I was like, I drank it, and the first thing that hits you is grape, but not like grape juice, not like a really aggressive grape. It's like a
subtle jam.
like a jelly grape taste.
Yeah.
Here's the weird part. You take the sip, then that after part of when you drink alcohol where it like runs through your nose.
Yeah.
I got peanut butter. It is so weird. It is so weird, dude. I kept drinking it. I was like, I don't know if I hate this, but I couldn't stop drinking it. I kept drinking it. I was like, it tastes like peanut butter and jelly. I don't get, like, it wasn't making sense to me. I was like,
Yeah.
I would sip. I go, I taste grape. And then I would do, aerate it, warm it up.
Cover all that.
This is the ASMR portion of the pod. And I'd be like, I taste peanut butter. It's so weird. And I would look at the can, and I would take a sip, and I would go through the whole 7 stages of grief all over again with the beer. And I was like, why is this good? Like, I don't understand. Wow, what chemicals are in this to make it taste like peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah.
But no, it was really good. I didn't get it again just because I hadn't been in that area my other night, but it was just weird, man. It was weird. An experience. If you go, I definitely recommend it though. You have to try it.
Yeah.
I liked it. Like now.
You finished the whole thing?
Yeah. Keep in
Really?
mind, I was full, dude. I had a lot of food that night of trying things here and there. So I had a little bit left, but I drank
How
the
much?
majority
How
of
much
it.
was? How big was the can?
It's like a tall boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you drank that whole thing?
I'm telling you, dude, I would sip, be in amazement, not understand what was going on, and go for another sip. Repeat that 18 times.
Got you. Right.
I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I was like, I don't even know if I hate this or not. It's so weird. I don't know how I feel about it, but I was drinking it the whole time.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
I would get it again, though. I would do it again. Yeah.
I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy. Other than that, the other food I had was the pizza fries.
Yeah, I mean pizza fries.
Terribly mid, in my opinion. Fries were soggy. I know it's a fan favorite, and they brought it back because it always does well.
It's not. It's just not as. You know what it is.
With all the things being offered,
You have such high expectations because its cousin comparison is so good, which is the tots.
that's exactly what I was thinking about. I kept telling myself, this would be, and they would knock this out of the park if they would just switch over to the tater tots that Universal uses.
Yeah.
Why are we doing the fries?
Yeah.
Who is this for?
But that's the thing. You're so used to those that are like top, like S tier.
By the way, if you ever go to Seuss Landing in Islands of Adventure, do yourself a favor. Go to Green Eggs and Ham and get one of the tater tots.
Dude, buffalo.
Trust.
Buffalo. What is it? Buffalo mac and cheese.
Oh no, it's just buffalo chicken.
Buffalo
chicken tots.
Loaded buffalo
or
tots.
Or even the carnitas.
Oh my god, brother.
Even the Green Eggs and Ham is
protein.
Good. Yeah.
The who hashes.
You're paying mostly for the souvenir. Who hashed up.
Souvenir.
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
It's a little bit of a rip off.
Yeah.
Get the actual tots, the normal tots. But yeah, pizza fries terribly mid. Terribly mid. Not bad.
Yeah.
Very cheap, considering.
What else did you get?
So then I really wanted to go to Cafe La Bamba to go try the food for the house El Artista.
Mm-hmm.
At this one, they're selling 2 types of garlic bread, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, the picture shows you a piece of garlic bread.
Right.
One has like a tomato kind of puree on it with Parmesan.
Mm-hmm.
Garlic bread, right? Similar to like a bruschetta, but
Right.
obviously more Spanish style. And the other one is, again, garlic bread with grilled shrimp on it and kind of like a chimichurri on it. Not really, but it's like a parsley-based sort of
right
amalgamation.
aioli.
Aioli's more saucy. This one is
Okay.
more of like a rough cut, sort of garnish on top. I get both. I go to pick up my food, and they hand me one piece of bread this big with like tomato sauce on it and just a little bit of Parmesan on top of it. I'm not exaggerating. This big.
Like a roll.
It's little, and it's cut diagonal, so you didn't even get the full piece of bread. The picture looks way bigger.
Yeah.
These are not cheap. The shrimp one, same thing. 3 shrimp on it. This big. This big. Look at me. Okay? For frame of reference, for when you go to HHN, Snow Globe, they have it in the Universal store. This is how big the bread is. And it's like thinner than the Snow Globe.
Wow.
It is not big.
That is insane.
What is that?
Let me see. Yeah, no, that's insane, dude.
It was like $14, like $12 to $14
each.
No, the tomato one was cheaper. The one with shrimp, I think I paid like 12, if not $14.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
Cool snow globe, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing is sick.
This one has the milkshake on it, and then this side has the actual melts. Look at that. Fun stuff.
So,
But yeah, an absolute farce. I was so looking
did
forward.
it taste good or Didn't taste.
You
Didn't taste
know-
$14 worth.
No, no, not at all. Not at all. Not at all, man. That was.
Yeah.
I remember eating that. I ate in like 3 bites, and I was like, "Well, can't wait to talk about this one." know?
Okay, what else?
Food wise, I mean, aside from like the sweets and stuff, but you can get that during the daytime. I was having let me another one that I really disliked, and I'm upset because I was really looking forward to this. So this is a drink. This is the Crystal Lake coffee.
Oh yeah.
This one really upset me because
Yeah.
it wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
It
And you
wasn't a
had high
lot,
expectations.
and I was really hoping it was going to taste good. So it is an alcoholic coffee. It's a cold brew with Seagram 7 and foam on top. It's like a cold iced coffee. So I get it, and it's not a lot.
Right.
It's like a little coffee plastic thing. And I sip it, and it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. The Seagrams is the cold brew. It's not. I couldn't tell if it was like not sweet enough, if it was too sweet. I think it just doesn't work. It didn't taste good. Every time I would bring it up to my lips, I would smell the foam on top, and it smelled terrible.
That's so weird.
I literally sipped it like a couple times, and I just tossed it. I was so upset.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not even like chug it down for the shot, eh?
For me to waste alcohol,
yeah.
it has to be that.
That's crazy.
Keep in mind, I drank the majority of something I didn't even know if I liked it or not, which was the PB&J mixtape.
Yeah, that's insane, actually.
For me to toss, and I love coffee, I love alcohol, put those two together, you think it would be a match made in heaven. But no.
Well, because you were expecting it, dude, that Irish coffee from Mardi Gras. That was fire.
You know, I was expecting something similar. I was like, I like Seagram 7.
With a little twist.
I like coffee. How do we mess this up?
It's probably the cold foam part. Maybe you just got a bad one.
I don't know, man. I stayed away from that place, where that bridge in between Simpsons to London, where they have the two Fanta booths.
How is the new bridge, by the way?
Very nice. Very nice. A little shaky.
Yeah?
It's a little shaky, but keep in mind, people are constantly walking through it. I try to get footage of the HHN 34 logo on the Men in Black building. It's very shaky. But, I mean, it's nice. It's new, clean,
Okay.
So...
what about alcoholic beverage? What did you have on the first night?
So this is the bread and butter of my best experience at HHN.
Yeah.
So, remember you and I were discussing the pricing of the cup.
Correct.
So, the way it works is, the reason I bought the cup is because 2 drinks I wanted to try that are served in the cup, you can also get them as singles. But in the cup, they're doubles.
Right. It's a double shot of alcohol.
Exactly. So the 2 main drinks that I had was the Deadly Nightshade and the Phantom Punch.
Right.
Phantom Punch is red. Deadly Nightshade, because it has blue curacao, comes out purple.
Right.
Because of when you mix it.
Correct.
So, honestly, both fantastic. They're both different because they use different fruit juices.
Yeah.
Completely different starts to it, and they both have some sort of, I believe, tequila.
Yeah.
I love them both. I love the Phantom Punch a little bit more.
Really?
Yes, because it has like cranberry and a couple of like orange and stuff like that. The other one's more like lemon lime, blue curacao, a little more. It's sweet in a different way.
Like a citrusy type of?
Exactly.
And the other one's more of like a berry.
Exactly.
Got you.
Fantastic. Both of them. I tried them both.
Nice.
I liked them a lot. I just consistently got the Phantom Punch because it was more of like, I liked it just a little bit better. And obviously, because I bought the cup, the souvenir cup, every time I refill it, I pay the price of a single, and I get a double.
Right.
So that's where the benefit of buying the souvenir cup.
You get double the alcohol.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I walked around with that sucker both nights of HHN.
So again, how much is it to advise people? It's $14.
No, a single costs 14. I paid, I think, either 18 or 20 bucks for the cup.
And then after
every refill, I pay 14. But I'm getting the price. I'm getting a double for the price of a single.
So that's where the difference.
That's where the benefit
Buy
comes
the
from.
cup if you want.
It's
If
a
you're
great
there to
souvenir
have
too.
a good time.
It's a good quality cup too. I should have brought it. I have it somewhere. For when I do the episode on my second night of HHN, I'll
Next
bring the
episode,
cup.
we'll have
Absolutely. So as far as other food that I tried, I went into Freddy's and got the pizza.
Yeah, how was the pizza?
So, I was pleasantly surprised by how well it works.
I mean, it is what it is.
It was good.
It's all the same thing.
Right.
For the majority, other than the meatball.
Right.
It's dough and dough, cheese, and sauce.
Yes.
And then the
No, but
meatball,
you would
which meatball
think-
goes on pizza anyway.
Because it is baked on top of the pizza.
Yeah.
You would think that the spaghetti is like crunchy and hard, and it doesn't work.
Was the pizza soggy?
Not at all.
Nice.
It held its shape pretty well.
Very nice.
My favorite part of the pizza was the pizza by itself towards the end when you get to the crust, because it's like garlicky.
Very nice.
Very good.
That's
Very
sick.
good. Pleasantly surprised. I was not expecting to like the pizza as much as I did.
Sick.
Yeah. So the pizza's a win. The pizza's a win for me. If I'm in the area, it's not cheap
Right.
for a single slice.
You're getting pasta. I mean, like those slices they're huge though.
It's like 2 slices.
Correct.
2 normal size
And then you
slices.
have pasta and a meatball on top.
2 to 3.
Meatballs?
Yeah.
2 to 3 meatballs.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I've only ever seen one.
No, I think I got like 2 to 3 meatballs on my slice of pizza.
But then again, you're getting
Right.
2 slices plus pasta.
I understand. I understand.
It's a good amount of food.
No. Yeah, I mean, you know.
What's the damage? 18?
Something around there. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Something like that.
Yeah, I would honestly. If they told me $18, I'd be like, okay. I wouldn't be
I
like,
was there
what?
to try it because I had to review
Yeah,
it. you
yeah,
know,
yeah. How is Freddy's inside?
It's not that much of a Freddy's.
No.
It's barely converted into a Freddy's.
Okay.
They just have like one little area that's like a series of cardboard cutouts where you can take pictures, and the on-screen menus are changed to Freddy Fazbear's, but there is no other theming. It's still Louis.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is kind of a
I mean,
shame.
what do you expect?
I expected a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's just me though.
Yeah. Okay. Any other drinks that you want to share before we wrap it up?
No, because those are the only 2 drinks I had throughout HHN. Yeah.
All right.
So that was all the food from both nights.
Right.
But as far as like the houses and the rides, I did go on the Mummy my first night. Got the front row. It never fails to make me happy.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I got the front row with Chris and Brianna.
Sick.
So it was
Super
super
sick.
fun.
Super sick.
Fun. And as we mentioned before on our episode of The Mummy, I did seek out the Golden Kong and the Golden Banana
Little Easter eggs
in the trophy room. Yeah,
to help
fun stuff.
heighten the experience. So that being said, guys, we're gonna wrap up the episode right there. Once again, follow our social medias. Follow this social media for this podcast, Universal Bros Unplugged, TikTok and Instagram. You can follow our personal pages, and our ads will be right here on the screen. Any business inquiries or collabs, feel free to email us at the email you have up here, universalbrosunpluggedpodcast@gmail.com. Next episode, make sure you stay tuned and you watch it. It's going to be his second night. We're going to talk about, the other houses that he went to on that said night, because we haven't gone through all of them,
Absolutely.
the drinks he had, and we're going to have that City Walk portion is going to be him discussing his extravagant night at Coven, the sorority house, the Dead Coconut Club.
What a night that was.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for sure. So I do want to just before we end the podcast, Spotify has reached out to me, and if you are listening to this, we have more listeners than we have followers. We have consistent listeners. So if you're please, if you're listening to the podcast and you always listen to us or watch us on Spotify or YouTube, please feel free to, if you're just already here, follow us. All you gotta do is click that little,
just hit the button.
that little
It would really help
icon.
us out.
Like, comment, please. We would love to engage with you guys. We do have some people that already consistently comment, and we just want to, give
Absolutely.
your honest opinion. What's a funny clip that you thought was funny? What was a part that was interesting to you? And just let us know. But
Feel free to reach out to us and DM us on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
I'm
hit
always,
up our DMs.
my
You can
DMs
hit
are
up
open.
our personal ones. The one for the podcast, if you have reached out to us, I do kind of quickly chat with you guys, but I do want to, when it comes to business inquiries, feel free to email us.
Yeah. It's kind of difficult to decipher
Yeah.
through everything.
A lot of
just
accounts.
just through the DMs.
But other than that, it's going to wrap up this episode, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
See you guys.
Peace.